This is why peptides could end up being a major health problem. My name's George, I'm a resident doctor, and this is what the evidence really says about peptides. If you're anything like me, you've probably seen peptides all over your Instagram and your TikTok feeds over the last couple of weeks. I've seen people promoting them for things like hair, skin, muscle growth, even sleep. And I mean, all of that sounds pretty good, but there's something that I don't think people are talking about here. Firstly, I think we need to be clear about what a peptide is. It doesn't refer to a class of drugs, but rather the chemical structure. It just refers to a protein that's made up of amino acids in a short chain. The word peptide itself doesn't mean that something's inherently safe, doesn't mean something's inherently tested, and it doesn't even mean that it's clinically effective. It just refers to that chemical makeup. So outside of the slightly more common peptides, I've started seeing strings of numbers and letters come up like BPC 157, TB 500, and these are the ones that I think we need to have a more clear discussion about. The real issue that no one's discussing is a lot of these drugs haven't got a single human randomized control trial between them. A randomized control trial is a rigorous drug test that shows us how safe it is and how effective it is. Some of these drugs, yes, do have animal data, but we know from past tests that animal data isn't really comparable to human data, and what could look promising at a rodent stage could actually cause harm to humans. Ultimately, when you're injecting peptides, there's no real way to know what you're injecting. Now, I'm not saying that these drugs might never have a place in medicine, but right now there's no evidence to justify their current use case. If you know anything about peptides, I'm really keen to hear what you think is driving their recent popularity. Tell me in the comments below.